have is list of phone numbers that were targeted, and you are among them.
And what does that program do?
It's transmitting your messages, your images, just everything that's happened on your phone.
Shit.
Your phone was compromised.
They send an attack, steal a bunch of data. The moment they do it, the phone is compromised. They can exfiltrate whatever they want. It's just pretty much automatic.
We have access to a lot of information about a massive surveillance campaign all over the world. That's exclusive materials. It's about who is spying on who in many countries.
Journalist Jamal Khashoggi was killed inside their consulate in Istanbul.
His close friends were surveilled after the murder.
Es la constatación de un espionaje planetario, de un gran crimen mundial. Es una bomba atómica.
On October 2nd, 2018, journalist Jamal Khashoggi walked into the Saudi consulate in Turkey and never came back out. Around the time of his murder, a powerful spyware may have been used to surveil his family.
Activists, journalists, all are said to have been hacked by spyware developed by the Israeli company called the NSO Group.
A consortium of news outlets from around the world, including Frontline, have been investigating the use of the spyware called Pegasus and the Israeli company NSO Group that sells it to foreign governments.
The government can see anything on the phone, including pictures, contacts, listening into calls.
As part of the investigation into Pegasus, Washington Post reporter Dana Priest traveled to Istanbul. Working with the journalism nonprofit Forbidden Stories, the reporters were given access to 50,000 phone numbers concentrated in countries known to be NSO clients. They included journalists, politicians, human rights activists, and Jamal Khashoggi's fiancée, Hatice Cengiz. Dana Priest and a producer working for Frontline and Forbidden Stories met with Hatice to verify if her phone had in fact been hacked.
What I'm doing is basically a backup, and based on this backup we will look if there is any trace of infection, past or current. What we're looking for is traces of a software called Pegasus.
I remember the first days after the murder, a lot of times they try to hack my email. And then Gmail was sending to me emails that time. Someone tried to open your account or something like that.
The simple ones are like that message. The really sophisticated ones, they don't need a message. They don't need you to do anything.
Really?
Yeah.
But why people say the iPhone, the more safe to, no one can hack or...
That's what the iPhone says, the company.
Oh, okay.
It's not true. So the Pegasus software can, if it gets inside, I don't know if it gets inside every time it tries, but if it gets inside, it can turn your microphone on so that it can, whoever is doing it can listen to what you're saying and what other people are saying. But it also can go into your email, your WhatsApp, your contacts, your pictures, your videos, and it can just steal them all, make a copy of everything, And then, our thought is if it's doing that against people like you, who are not terrorists or criminals, then why? Part of what we want to show, what we think we know, what we are discovering, and what we're researching is, no, they use it against civilians. And why would they want to know what you're doing?
Yes, it's my personal life. It's my secret life.
Mm-hmm.
It is not enough to say, please stop after this murder. Please, Yani, it's over.
After getting backups of both Hadija's new phone and the one she was using at the time of Khashoggi's murder, Dana Priest sent them to Amnesty International's security lab for analysis. A few hours later, while on the way back to the airport, she received a call with the results.
I guess the spree of bad news is never ending. So I checked both the uploads. The new one seems clean to me. The old one, however, has some traces that seem consistent with what we've seen.
Oh.
So on the 6th of October of 2018 seems to have been a first compromise, which was followed by some additional traces on the 9th and then on the 12th, which is obviously, as you know, pretty timely within the context, obviously.
Yeah. Wow. She's already been infected, so it's already happened, so it's great that you're finding it.
Yeah, I don't think
There was now proof that Pegasus had been used to target one of the people closest to Jamal Khashoggi around the time of his death. In a statement, NSO Group said its technology was not associated in any way with Khashoggi's murder. The company said it was on a life-saving mission, preventing terror attacks and serious crimes. But in addition to Hatice, Frontline, Forbidden Stories, and the partner news outlets are investigating the cases of journalists, human rights activists, politicians, and others in more than 50 countries who may have been targeted for surveillance.